An exciting day in the footballing careers of these young men. This is Keebra Park from Queensland. They made their way to Sydney earlier in the week. They trained at the Tigers set up at Concord. They've had a taste of the big time this week, and it'll be the biggest day in their lives so far when it comes to football. This is Matraville Sports High, a rich history in this competition over the past few years, led out by their skipper, Jacob Miller. He'll be definitely one of the players to watch, as Andrew mentioned. Boyd Cordner, another very, very talented player for Matraville. He's in the back row, and these big boppers up front, Lavulo and Waipuri, will be pretty hard to handle. Matraville do definitely start this game as favourites, but there's not much in it. Some tragic news for the school, Matraville Sports High, throughout the course of this week, with the passing away of one of the Year 12 students from last year, Michael Yend, and we are observing a moment's silence in his memory, and the players will be wearing black armbands today.
Righto, let's go.
Referee John Stone gets us underway, and Luke Akuola is the kicker for Matraville, and that is too big. Oh, that is not the way they wanted to start this one. A little bit too much for breakfast there from Luke, and he has plastered it over the dead ball line. Andrew, I'll bring you in there.
Yeah, we've found the last couple of weeks teams have really struggled with their starts to these games, and with only 25 minutes each way, your start is so important.
Hold, go.
Beto at dummy half again. This time it's for Tuiaka. Beto normal. Yep. Liam Ayub works the scrum, and Akuola is first off, and he loses the ball. He loses the ball as well. It was picked up there by Ben Murdoch, and he thought he was way to get under the black dot, but oh, that's a big run. That's Ignatius passing. He takes it to about 3 out before Waipuri and Lavula putting the pressure on Keebra. There's Joey's man White. He puts the kick over for Hanari Wells. It's a little big, but some attractive play there from Keebra, and they are applying the pressure early.
Between halfback and hooker. But I like that set by Keebra Park. Plenty of dummy half. It's a knock-on, yeah, Tim.
The littlest of knock-ons, wasn't it? It was the kick from Kahu.
Come on, mate.
Beto works the scrum. He comes the blind. Again, it's a try! Oh, a wonderful set piece of play there. Hanari Wells, he's got a great turn of speed, this kid. He's with the Roosters next year.
Yeah, with a sneaky little play down the short side, a scrum move. Kahu packs in a lock, picks it up from the scrum base and comes down the short side. And Beto, beautiful hands. You see Kahu picks it up and draws the 5'8", catch and pass by Beto and gets smashed. But over in the corner, Hanari Wells, I've seen this guy during the tournament. He's fast and he can find the line, and he gets the opening try.
Oh, huff and a puff, and he's made it.
To kick a ball that far, he's brought that ball back 29 metres, so the kick would be around 40 metres. To kick it off 2 steps, it goes to show how much strength and power is in this young man's legs. The play Keebra Park used last week versus Endeavour to great success. They actually scored off that play, and Murdoch went 60 metres.
To Burke. Burke to Ayub. Ayub finds a bright runner in David Uwe. And he's a train, they call him, this kid, and you can tell why. He's massive, but Keebra have the ball back. It's a nervous start for both football teams. Danny White goes himself, around 1, around 2. He can't get past Waipuri. In fact, like a thief in the night, Waipuri steals the ball off Danny White in a one-on-one.
5 possessions they've had. They've dropped the ball. Here's the one-on-one rake. But they've yet to settle into the game. I ask the question, how do you get around Waipuri?
This is Keebra Park ahead on the scoreboard with White. White to Kahu, but the ball's gone to ground. It's in the hands of this paceman Finau. The Australian schoolboy will go the distance unless Hanari Wells. Look at Hanari Wells in 2 and a play from the other end. What a tackle! Hanari Wells. That's astonishing. What a tackle. He made Gage Napier look pedestrian, didn't he? But no, actually, he was the one that first got him, and then Hanari Wells came over the top. So it was a great tag team effort. They trail by 6 on the scoreboard, Matraville, as Ayub He gets it wide to Harris. Harris gets it to a wide running Cordner, and Cordner dummies to go inside. He gets the ball to Saluka, but he can't get there. Saluka takes the corner post with him. So close.
The outstanding scramble. You see Boyd Cordner dummy in to play out. This young guy's been earmarked to play first grade next year for the Roosters. But it was that man again, Hanari Wells, scrambling across. And the shoulder charge puts him out.
Good cut, maybe. This is... Keebra Park. What a hit that was.
Once again, it's a play that Keebra Park have used success in the past where they changed the point of attack and hit the other side of the ruck. But Uwe seen it coming, and Uwe, that would hurt.
Lavulo.
Not in the textbook.
Miller now. Inside to Waipuri and plays the ball back to Burke, to Ayub with the little kick, and it's charged down. What a beautiful charge down. And he'll go the distance. Will he know he trips and falls, does Sione Akula, before eventually being brought to ground. Matraville line, it's Danny White. Lovely inside ball to Ben Murdoch. Ben Murdoch! Wow, we talked about Uwe being a train. This guy is the Southern Aurora. He's gone under the post, Andrew.
He went the distance. He scored an 80-metre try, a 60-metre try. But it come down from the charge down, the pressure on Ayub. And to his credit, he didn't force the ball, he took the tackle. And then they've worked it upfield. And Danny White looks in, looks out. Just a simple pass on the inside, and Murdoch, look at the size of him. And it's an outstanding try.
Straight in front. Makes no mistake, it's 12-0. It's Keebra Park leading Matraville in the final of the Arrive Alive. 41 out, Matraville, and it's Liam Ayub, Sam's son, with the kick. And that's a little bit too big, that one, from young Liam. We'll work it out from their own territory. www.arrivealive.com.au. It's got all the information, the streaming, and that's another massive hit. The ball's gone. And they're still alive with Matraville.
They're both sick.
Yeah,
they're both down.
So is Sione Akula, who put the big shoulder charge on the Sonny Bill Williams, and they both are a little injured. But here we go through Cordner. Cordner makes the gap, tries to get the ball away, but it goes straight into the hands of Matty Beto. Johnny on the spot for Keebra, and he'll be one of their set plays. They run off the back of each other all day.
A beautiful line, a beautiful angle, and just push the pass.
Toa works at the short side. Oh, that's another big hit from Dalchik. He's a big boy, so didn't make as big an impact. Here's Danny White with a little chip over the top. Finds some space. Oh, he tries to tap it forward to Saluka, and he makes a mess of it.
He really didn't need to. I think that ball came off the side of his foot. And it's Saluka?
Saluka, yeah.
Saluka attacked the ball.
They're on the attack again, Keebra, through Beto. And that's Parsi. Parsi's still going before he's eventually brought to ground since he's been on. Beto from dummy half to Rapati. Rapati's eventually brought to ground in some good defence by Uwe and a couple of others, and there's a mistake in there.
He just gets the ball and charges like a pinball.
Get in, mate, get in. Come on, Jacob.
Looks like maybe a hand in there, Tim.
This is Watini.
They need the ball in Jacob Miller's hands.
Watini keeps the ball alive to Akuola, who shows a beautiful little bit of stepping there, Andrew. He's 2 metres away, keeps going. No. Referee Stone says you were tackled, you had no right to get up and go again. And
yeah, the offload here, the second phase ball, Akuola. He gets the ball, he dances, beats one, beats two, and shows some strength and speed. We've seen him score a try against Westfields early in the competition.
Go.
Oh.
Dominant wide. Stand now.
They'll sleep well tonight, these lads.